Good evening, YouTube. Donald Black, American Highlander, and it is dark and cool in the highlands of southeastern Kentucky. Kind of an odd video for me because I want to put a knife up here that I just got yesterday, and it's unusual, I say, because I've got knives from 2 years back that I should have made videos for, and the only reason this one's going up right now is because the speed that it got here to me in my hands with this past Friday. I got up at about 6 o'clock in the morning and I placed my order with DLT Trading. Sunday, I got an email with the tracking number, and I opened it up and it said your package is going to be there Monday, and it was actually there. I picked it up on my way to work and sit on the box all damn day. But without further ado, I'd like to show you the field grade George RAIDER dagger by Spartan blade. It's a field grade. Some of you guys been around a lot longer than I have knows there's the elite grade and a professional grade and the field grade. Field grade is probably good enough for me. If you don't know what it is, I'm not going to read it to you, but you get this nifty little flyer in your box explaining the different things, and it's really a matter of $120, $150 to $400 or $500, and I really don't have a budget for knives, but the field grade is closer to kind of hitting that budget that I don't have. First thing, I really appreciate the Spartan blade sticker. I love decals. Decals kick ass. And onto the package. It came with the little, I guess it's a what they call GFN, like the glass filled crap. Like the K-bar sheaths or the Secure-X from Code Steel. There's a tiny little drain hole in the bottom of it though, but I seen some guy on YouTube, he took the belt strap off and added a clip. Looked like it's kind of a Oorah diagonal carry, and had some 550 wrapped around it, but that's that, and it's a nice little sheath. And like another video, I'm just now looking, and it is kind of flexible, which is cool. If it don't bend, it'll break, right? Now, on to the blade itself. The Spartan Blades George RAIDER dagger. I was watching a video recently on the original Marine RAIDER dagger, and the handles were made out of a zinc alloy because of the precious metal shortage for the war and everything. And the hilt was the first thing that would start chipping away, and then the handles, and to find a collector's piece with the handle intact is damn near impossible. As much as I'd love to get into that, I'm happy with just these, not replicas, but reproductions or rethinkings of military knives of the Great War and World War II. And this, I guess, reimagining or reproduction, the Spartans made with worldwide partners, which it's comes out of Taiwan, made of SK5 steel, and it's a 7-inch powder coated dagger blade. Needle point, I don't know how to friggin' do this thing. Needle point, now, like the Firebarns, or FS, let's say that because I can't say Firebarn real well. Knives in that style, FS style knives, were not known to be really sharp. You know, it's just all about this, getting in the stabbing. The stabby, and to tell you the truth, I kind of like the stabby than the slicey. But this one actually is pretty sharp. It's not hair popping sharp, but it is sharp. And that 7 inches, I think, will go way beyond the rib, heart. And as far as the 5-inch handle, you know, that makes up the rest of the 12 inches overall, it's injection molded. It feels pretty firm and grippy. Not rounded like, I guess, the FS models, but I guess it kind of helps with blade orientation for the saber grip, which is, you know, for the slicey or stabby. I never really did understand that. People, collectors and whatnot, saying the round handles of the FS knives made it hard to find blade orientation in that. If you found your hilt, daggone, how could you not find your orientation? Right? You know, you're not going to hold it like this anyway, right? So, overall, for a budget knife, this is great. Also, one thing over the original Marine Raider knives is they were rumored to be very, very shitty. You couldn't throw them, and there's only one sole purpose for them, and that was killing. Sentry removal, hand-to-hand combat. This was single purpose in mind, and this one I think is designed the same way, but the blade may be a little bit stronger with the more modern stainless. But, you know, I'm not out to stab anybody, I mean, without purpose. I'm not very versed in these things, but if you'll look, that grind edge is almost even down both sides and up to the tip. Let me see if I can freaking find the orientation of the camera. And I brought a really cheap boot dagger in, and if you look, you can see where one ends and one continues. And it's the exact same on the other side. One ends and one continues just a little bit farther. One of these branded things, I mean, if I had enough money, I could get these with my name put on them, right? But right here, you see, it's even from top to bottom. It's symmetrical, and I like that. As far as 7 inches, if it's hard to tell, I just brought out a K-bar, so that kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at as far as something up in somebody's guts in a trench or on the sentry removal patrol. Yeah, I think this budget model, field grade, Spartan blades, George Raider dagger is well worth the $119 I put in it, and it was well worth it just because of the speed with which DLT Trading got it here. And another thing that impressed me about DLT Trading was they didn't factor in taxes on my order. I'm not going to name the other places because I still like ordering from them, but the no taxes has made me a lifelong customer of DLT. I hope you got something out of this video. I really do. And if you didn't, I can understand. I'm not very good at this shit, but if you haven't got one and you want one, get one. They're great. Down Black American Highlander. We may throw up another one in about a month or a week. I don't know. Good to see you. I hope you come back.